I restarted the game, so the VOD will have a proper intro. Hi guys, welcome back. Long time no see. Indeed. Oh yeah, now the real fun starts. Until this point, it was just like, well, let's just say the first game's strong points were not the actual gameplay or the story. It's the better parts of the first game was more like the world building and you know setting down the basis for the upcoming events of the trilogy. You know, getting to know the whole like different races and the council and all the different civilizations that have emerged during the events of the game, and I think it created a really strong basis for the next game, which is this one, the second one, which is actually, I think, a much better one in terms of storytelling and voice acting and story and characters and everything, basically. It's still, as I said, it's not going to be like AAA God of War level of experience and animations, because it's still like, I don't know, like a 15-year-old game, so don't expect that much. But I mean, if you can get pressed through some awkward animations and like dialogues, I think you will. I'm talking to you, Betty. You will enjoy this more for sure. Yes. Not looking at you, Betty, because you're not here, but I'm talking to you. Also, I mean, the second Mass Effect is basically the BioWare developer sat down and said, okay, we have this cool idea, we have this world that we built in the first one, let's make a actual like cheesy action movie out of it. And it shows, because they actually hired a shit ton of like actors and actresses and different like voice actors that can really help you appreciate the different characters in the game and then the story with them. So yeah, I mean, I guess enough talk. Let's just start with it. Let's get on with it. Okay, first the sound, of course, because I know that it's going to be too loud. First we have to like calibrate the sound properly, so if it's too loud or too quiet, anything like the sound effects or the dialogue or the music, please tell me. Because I have to like jump back and forth between the game and the options. Graphics, favor quality, sure. Let's see, HDR contrast. I mean, 0 is fine because it's too dark anyway. Alright, calibration. This is the HDR calibration. Sound, okay. Controls. Still don't have really key mappings. I'm guessing we're not going to have at all. Combat difficulty, let's go with veteran again. Subtitles on, autosave on. Hardcore, insanity. Let's go with hardcore. Enemies are extremely tough, react quickly, have significantly upgraded weapons. Why not? Did it save the options I gave to it? Yeah, okay. Trophies. Let's go! Import Mass Effect 1 character, German Shepherd. Yeah. Okay.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Martin Sheen. Was the game loud enough, like the talking and the music and such?
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Oh no.
Kinetic barriers
Someone
down.
played the Wilhelm scream.
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Oh shit. Not the Normandy.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard!
Liara, go. Now.
Aye, aye.
I guess the reason Liara is here in this scene because we romanced her in the first game.
Everybody in! Go, go,
Because I
go!
remember that by default, Ashley is there. Hey Jory, just in time to watch the second game as intro, basically. Oh, just leaving at the most intense spot for a drink. That's fine.
Mayday! 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 This is SSB Normandy!
Okay, so how's the sound right now? Can you guys like clearly hear the game compared to my voice? Is it too loud? Sound effects, are sound effects good? Please tell me.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Awesome. Is the sound okay, guys?
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't be stupid.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh, no. They're coming around for another attack.
Sure, I can open it.
Ow! Watch the arm.
If you can't open the bottle, you don't deserve the drink.
Commander! Shepard!
Shepard! Fuck. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Do you guys want to review the story in like a comic style? It's, I know, like 20 minutes. We don't have to. It's just like a recap of the first game. It's probably it's used to, if you're not didn't play the first game, then you can use this to make the choices again. Basically the important ones, I mean. Yeah, just missed the part where Shepard died, Betty. But yeah, it was a cool intro.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it.
The drawing is cool. It makes it look much cooler than it actually was.
Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren.
I like the pronunciation on Tali's butt, you know, the pose. Squatting.
Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most
owner of the blue ass.
Beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared.
How does the game know if you were a man or a woman in the previous game? Either you start as a male or female shepherd, like start a new save, or import your save from the previous game.
We wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission.
So there's a
Finally,
female
Sarah.
voice-signed version of this as well.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia.
These drawings are cool, really nice
Saren was gone, with the information.
style.
I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it.
I guess we're not giving a choice here. It just tells the story that I did in the first game. If I would have started a completely new save without importing the first game, then I would have the chance to, make choices here and basically just create a save that has some important decisions already done.
He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy.
It's quiet, okay.
But the Krogan
Please tell me
Sarens
anytime
were
if the game
slaves,
audio is
mindless beasts that
not
obeyed
as good.
Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to
I increased the volume, hope it's better.
I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend and a great soldier, but I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would
I have
die.
her meet Jesus
With my
sooner.
team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight,
Oh come on, Shepard
spoke
wouldn't
to my
like
crew.
keep a picture of
We were
Ashley.
just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet,
Shepard
we
finally
discovered
got
a
to use
Prothean
his Omni
databank
tool.
that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
Damn, look at
He
that
had caught the
backspain
Council
move
fleet
from
by surprise,
Garrus.
and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship,
Also,
there was
Tetali
little hope
dual
the fleets
wielding
could
pistols,
counterattack
that's
with
new.
enough strength to take back the Citadel.
That would be cool.
But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. But in
Yeah, I mean,
end,
the final battle in the first game was
Sovereign
against
fell.
one single
But the
Reaper.
costs
And it wasn't even
were
the biggest one.
immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Okay, now I actually have to choose. I mean, I'm not really sure what happens if I choose Udina, because I always chose Anderson. So I guess I can go with that. I mean, I know that Anderson at one point going to complain that he still has to work behind the desk. But, I mean, fuck Udina, right?
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way.
Yeah.
I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
And then I died.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Going to decrease the volume again, back to the original one. If it's too quiet, please tell me. MIA. Yep, so we are back. We can give Shepard a new a new face if you want, but I don't really want to accept imported face. And now I think I'm going to go with the Vanguard. It's a close-ranged soldier slash... It's a cross between biotic abilities and firefight, a soldier type. Yeah, let's go with Vanguard. Achievements give you access to the following bonus powers: flashbang grenade. And yeah, I'm going to do the elbow build because the Vanguard is the melee character, and going to maximize the potential of my elbow. German Shepherd Spacer, Soul Survivor, flashbang. That's what I did with the other with flashbang, right, guys? Okay. Go.
Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose.
He's reaching climax. Give him the sedative, quick. He saw Miranda.
Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your
Wow, that is a
This
hit.
pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get
Quick,
you a clip from-
like seems close change.
Going to blow. Get behind. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Okay, exit cover.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a
Yeah, we have button mappings. Oh shit, we have multiple button mappings. That's awesome. Thank God. I don't have to worry about... Okay, using only one ability.
for your pistol.
Okay, so in this game we don't have the overheat, infinite ammo and overheat. We have actual ammo here now, so... Now, the
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
one thing that... also we can like launch forward. And the Vanguard has one ability which is special to this class. That's called the... what? The charge. Yeah, charge. This one. It's really cool.
We need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Pop.
System failure. Subdue and suppress.
Eat the elbow.
Offline. Allied
Waste
force
time. I
present.
can't keep the mechs distracted for long. Nice work, Shepard. Coast is...
Yeah, I cannot heal myself, so I have to be more careful here. Also, I'm on a harder difficulty, so... How do I reload? I forgot. I mean, it controls much better. I can feel it.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body.
The grenade launcher.
Here come the mechs. Use the
Ooh.
grenade launcher to take them out.
So in this game we actually have like super weapons. Okay. We have to choose. Oh yeah, the weapon wheel.
We've been.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Where's the elevator? Where's the elevator, Miranda? Oh, this elevator, okay. There was no prompt to use, so I thought that...
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got men closing in on my position.
Oh no. What's up, dudes?
Hostile forces have engaged.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Okay.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care.
4 billion credits.
I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Once again, we ask you for your financial support. Hello. Oh shit. Move, dude. Oh.
System not designed for specialized applications.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made.
Have a nut. On target.
Yeah, we have headshots.
Critical system damage. Rerouting power.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Combat system in.
Yeah, so we can do this with Jacob.
Rerouting power.
You're falling back. Got him!
Got him.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Yeah, some bionic implant for the charge. Normandy crew.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, Presley.
Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant.
Got wrecked.
But I'm just a soldier.
I guess we
served 5 years in the Alliance before this.
have to find another racist
Usually a lot more dull.
co-pilot. Co-pilot, what was his role? He was some sort of like... He commanded the ship when I left the ship, right? He was like a... well, let's get out of here.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest.
Navigator, right? That's it.
Check. Anyone on this frequency?
You have to find another racist navigator.
Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
What other abilities do we have? So we have concussive charges thrown that inflicts minor damage. Oh, it's a flashbang grenade, okay. Zeppelin is already using this ammo. Okay, let's try it out.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mech.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Visual proximity warning. Impact.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit! They shot me!
Something bit me.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Change though, you don't find out until later. He had a personal journey that you can learn about through Easter eggs. Really? Medi-gel.
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs help.
There's the...
We can't get...
Okay.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttle. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butt.
Yeah, so Cerberus was present in the previous game as well, but like in a really subtle way. I mean, they did some... there were some side missions that you did and found out a bit about Cerberus and what they did on that specific missions. Like they usually behind the shadows doing some really weird experimentations, and nobody really knew what they are up to.
We've been spotted.
Yeah, I have to press X for the cover. Now it's not automatic.
Firing. Requesting assistance. Get over here.
Get over here. Let's see what.
Can't target them. Can't reach the top.
Rerouting power.
Gotta hurt.
Oh yeah, money.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Lazarus. It is like rebuilding the that character, kind of similar to RoboCop or Deus Ex.
Come on, Through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Big dead.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people
She
are far
seems too
trusting
sassy.
to
Yeah,
see that
she is.
coming.
She's
Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get
cold
out of
and
here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive
arrogant.
man? I know you work for Cerberus.
She's a tough cookie.
I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
What's your size?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Let's
I've
go.
had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Uh-huh. Smart ass. You could make her be nice. Now we know. Now we actually know
Before you meet with the
Marky's
elusive man,
true
we need to ask a few questions
standards
to
in
evaluate
women.
your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
It was death or die.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren.
She's watching from the heavens
I
now.
understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
one wrong move, Shepard, and Miranda is going to leg lock you and break your hips. Like a watermelon.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay, let's see my stats. So I'm mostly Paragon, which is good. I have some points here I can spend. More on that later.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Ash is xenophobic heaven now. It's called Brexit.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yeah, Ashley, I helped Ashley Brexit. Oh yeah, this is the... You can change armor here. Is the DLC armors here? Because there are some pretty cool ones. I'm probably not. Well, that sucks. I mean, there's some pretty great DLC armors. The Dragon Age Bionic armor is really cool. Biotic, I mean. Why am I saying Bionic? Bionic Commando. You can choose material. Tint. Ooh, nice. Maybe we can collect them later. We can have some casual outfits as well. Cool. This is cool. When the game came out and it became popular, you could buy these hoodies, and it looks cool. Probably going to go with this jacket also. All right, but this look at this. Oh, your friend bought one. That's cool. I wish I have one. Wish I would have one.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers.
Is the game loud enough?
Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Okay, I'm going to increase it soon. Just...
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
That background is cool. I need a room like that.
You'll be just fine with them. for now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Very elusive. Okay. Sound. Music. Yeah, let's check this out. If it's too loud, then again. Maybe it's too loud now. Yep. Sound. The elusive man. I mean, you can choose a helmet that's nice, but other than that, increases health. Oh. Increases health. Increases weapon damage. Well, let's go with the full cover.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
You sound jealous.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Damn.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Well, the helmets
Freedom's Progress?
moved when
It's a
Shepard
typical
talked in
human
my game.
settlement in the
Drove me
Terminus
insane.
systems. They had a small military force for protection
What do you
supplemented by
mean,
mechs and
moved?
security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Who put the stick up his butt? I mean, her butt. I mean. The mouth guard, but moved with his mouth. That's weird.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I mean, if I would come from the... If I would playing this for the first time, I would say no.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Yeah, that's the correct
Maybe.
answer.
But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
That's all for now.
She needs to get some sun,
Yes, sir.
get some of that vitamin D. Yeah. And vitamin B. Cool, mission complete. Credits. Oh, okay.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies.
Shut up, Miranda.
They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
First chance I get to open the ability wheel, I'm going to pick the shut up ability on Miranda. Cool. Okay, so Miranda is a biotic. Oh, both of them are biotics actually. The warp is really strong. What I'm going to do is...
Heading to...
Okay. Wow, this is really... I can map a shit ton of abilities. That's really cool. This is good against synthetic enemies.
On it.
I know a way to make her shut up by respecting her opinion and making her feelings heard.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Okay, so we can map 3 abilities on my character and can one map each from the squad mates, which is good because when I played on PC, I use hotkeys and I basically only use like 5 abilities combined with the squad mates as well. So I think they did a good job here. I'm really glad that they actually took the time to make some key mappings.
Hear that? Sounds like better specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Yep. Shit. Oh shit. I'm almost dead. Okay, we have to be more careful.
Rerouting power force casualty.
Get over here! Sure thing.
Impact event.
On that rock!
Oh.
Shoot them before they take out your shield. There we go! Let me down!
Oh, I always forget to use the cover. Oops. Ah. Nice move, Miranda.
Can't reach the target.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone programmed him to attack on sight.
I mean,
not alone.
we can look into the squad options, upgrades. So I have incendiary ammo, which I don't really care about. Cryo is locked. Shockwave pool. Assault Mastery is the first I'm going to upgrade because that gives me Paragon bonus as well. So let's start with this one. With Jacob. Weapon damage and health. I mean, we can go with this one and Miranda. I mean, the warp is a good ability for sure. But first, let's just go with the. So is the biotic explosion in this here? I mean, in the second game, because I know that the third one has the combos. I think the second one also that was the first one that implemented it, where you set up a biotic explosion. We will learn soon. Oh, this is yeah, I know this one. They actually kept this minigame.
They've seen us.
Through my shield!
Casualty.
Elbow. Quarians.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait,
Look, who's that?
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
She actually has eyes. Yeah, she has.
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Thank you, Tali. Yeah, she has eyes. It was visible in the first game as well, just not with every armor. Okay, I'm going to take a little break because I really need to go to the, take a giant pee. Okay, be right back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. What's up with the action there? The actions for first chamber, big topic was nitrogen. Farmers formed a political party and they seem to win. So it's more like it wasn't like voting for a representative for the nation. It was more like what is it called? It's like a vote for a specific cause, right? Like to decide which approach should the government take in order to address the problem. It's a referendum. Is it called a referendum? Alright, let's go.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them. Draw left!
Not a problem.
Eat the elbow.
Use overload on him.
Oh shit. Yes. Camera freaked out here a bit. not a specific cause, but one of the big topics during election time. They are still representatives for the coming 4 years. Okay.
I've got him!
Well,
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to
one
wait,
tip
but they
I can
wouldn't
give
listen.
you regards to
And take him away before you get here.
voting.
We should have expected this.
And after like
Still
witnessing
catch
being a fascist government being re-elected 4 times in the past 12 years here with 2/3 of majority, is that don't get too attached to your vote, like emotionally speaking. Just do it and forget about it.
Taking fire. Right there. I'm on it. Nice. Right there. There we go. Enemy down. Yes. Enemy down. Moving. Easy enough.
I need a better weapon.
You're done! Target down!
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Oh, I have to order.
You got it.
Got it!
Archie. Big boy. There's a good chance that I'm going to die here.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay, so first we have to use the overload. Ah, maybe a flash grenade.
Overload will take out their shields. Engaging target.
Do I have any other weapon? Oh shit, I have a shotgun and also an auto pistol. Well, no.
Here we go.
Easy enough.
Okay, maybe we can switch to the shotgun. Oh.
Warp his heavy armor to weaken it. Get over here! About to get hot.
Welcome back, Jory. Have fun with the dishes.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This might be useful.
Heavy weapon ammo. Okay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, Just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one
yeah, I
giving
should
the orders. Good
press
luck
the
out
shut
there.
up button on
If I
Miranda.
find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Spooky.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
I want a version of this game where you can just sack Cerberus off and head off with Tali at that point. And what about Miranda? You just leave Miranda there?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
It's even like this like boring conversation is so much better if like actual like actors are doing the voice acting. Who tries to get into the role of the person that they are voicing.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka. And he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
I guess they don't take away the title of Spectre from you if you die.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander.
It's the funny
Just
man.
like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved
That's a
your
good
life.
line.
Let me fly.
I don't trust anyone who
And
earns
there's this.
more than I do.
They only told me last night.
SR2 Normandy.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy. Look at that hoodie. So professional.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright. Galaxy map. Victim destinations. Private terminal. Armory. Elevator. Yeah, we're going to check these ones out soon. Cool. I was such a grump at the beginning of my first playthrough. I hated working for Cerberus, I hated the ship, hated the AI, still hated working for Cerberus at the end, but everything else grew on me. I'm not that conflicted with the idea of working with Cerberus. I mean, it's like a, you know, like a cause to a means to an end, right? You still command the ship and the crew within it, so. I mean, if somehow, like, you know, it turns out that Cerberus can control the ship or something like that, then that would suck. For sure, but yeah. To my knowledge, that's not the case.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Like, this is the game where Joker actually grew on me.
Yes,
as a person. Like the first game, he was just like a kind of a douche.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I mean, I know what this room is, so.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Bye, Edie. That was the prompt. I saw some. Oh, there was. Oh, okay. No, I did not play StarCraft. I missed it somehow. I just like saw glimpses of it. Team status, upgrades, unread messages. Okay, so we can see that all the DLCs are here, which is cool. Who are you?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the.
Wow, she looks
and I must
much
say,
better than the
such an honor
first
to work under
game.
your commandership.
I mean, the first version. Yo, man.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time
Look
for
at
you,
that
Commander.
60s haircut.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Are you happy?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We cannot.
Don't worry.
Is this a you, Ash? No. Thankfully, she's not.
implicitly.
She's a yeoman.
The moment I met you, I knew I could
She's
close
my right
eyes,
hand.
fall back, and you'd be there.
What the hell? The moment I met you, I knew I could close my fall. I'd catch you. I'd embrace you. Ooh, that's.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Haha.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
She's cool.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Shepard is so professional, like boards with his dirty hoodie on and just, immediately tries to bang all the women on board. That's the Shepard I want. There's the ED terminal as well. This one's closed. This is the armory. Okay, so we don't have the Metac yet. Well, the Vanguard cannot use the Metac, so doesn't matter. Oh, that looks cool. I never actually looked at this window. Well, you got deeply invested in your crew. Sure, you have to build your own relationships with the crew.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks
Show the
his
yeoman
talk,
your Metac.
and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, this is a meeting room. Or briefing room. How you wanna call it. It's up to you. Okay, there's nothing else here.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Cool.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, thank you. I actually have a shit ton of messages because of the DLCs. Mark as red, mark. I read everything. Can I mark something else as red? Okay, let's use the elevator. So we have 4 decks. Captain's cabin, which is cool. I'm going to check that out last. Cruise quarters, which was in the original Normandy, and engineering, which was also in the original, but it looks different. I mean, the new deck is basically the captain's deck. You are trying to reach about the ship's extended warranty. Yeah, I already read it, so already deleted the message.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
We have Jory on board as well.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Janitor and cook.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
You don't have to wash your hands after the toilet if you already, you know, cleaned your parts properly.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I respect this guy. Okay, going to talk to Miranda soon. Look, who's that? Chakwas!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
It's interesting to hear these lines from like a older lady. Like she's still like want to go on adventures and missions and get excited.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Bro, I explored every single stupid rock on every planet imaginable, so I have some credits, don't worry about it.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Yeah, she's an awesome character. Okay, that part is locked. Hey, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
You know who was interested in the progress of their own race? Saren. Or the evolution of the next... evolution of organic life.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You're cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
For sure.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy. We are looking for rockstar employees of the future. Yeah.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Whatever I need. I want to lay on this bed. Why do you have a king-size bed, Miranda? It's probably not a coincidence, right? Miranda is prepared for everything. I've got a mistake for you right here, Miranda. Yeah, a big mistake. I got a huge mistake. Okay, so this is the engine room. Here we have these guys. Yep.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer
Marky, why are you working for
Gabriella
Cerberus?
Daniel, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat.
Well, at least you got this at
Which was
QTVQ.
bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
The Mass Effect core. You can go down here. It's a pretty big ship. I mean, it's larger than the previous one for sure. Like multiple decks and areas. Like from the outside, the ship feels much smaller than this. Okay, let's check out the captain's cabin. Now for the good part. Look at that. Private terminal. Medal of Honor. Oh yeah, we can like collect badges. We have the shower and the toilet. You know, little bathroom here. If you aim it into the right direction, I mean the shower head, you can actually take a shit and take a shower at the same time. Which is pretty neat. It's like really science fiction. There's a model of the Normandy there, that's cool. Imagine having a Lego Normandy. That would be awesome. You can probably collect more, like, judging by the... cabinet. Do I have anything? Okay, I guess I don't have the DLC ones. That's a shame. Select music. Yeah. Cool. Can you get a Lego Normandy? I don't think so. I just, you know, fantasized about it, maybe. I mean, you can probably build one. If you really want to, I think. You can get pretty close. Just that there's probably not, not a dedicated set for it. Alright, well, I mean, I still got like 20 minutes left. What we can do is just, you know, look around the map and see if we can go somewhere. Yeah, we can actually like move the ship around now. Like, that's the cool cursor now. Looks kind of weird. We have a shit ton of missions, actually. Look at that. Like, a lot of these are just DLCs. But like the recruit missions are actually like story missions. So you're going to go through all of it. Firewalker. Project Overlord. Oh, I remember that. So much recruitment on Omega. I have plenty of shit to do here, so... Let's see how many resources do I have. That's not that much. I thought I will get more. That's a shame. I mean, at least the planet is faster. Like, it rolls faster. How do I launch probe? Okay.
Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Yeah, well, so this is the minigame to obtain resources. It's pretty boring, but at least it's not a Mako mission. You have to scan planets. Oh, that was a spike.
Probe away. Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Yeah, I'm going to do this later. Let's visit Omega, why not? Not going to do some missions here, just going to land. Drink a few drinks and then leave. Set a personal record for myself. I think fell asleep on the couch last night and only woke up at 6 in the morning. At that point I wasn't even sure if it's still worth to move to bed. Nice. Yeah, I mean, right now you can see that there's like a lot more character here that you can select in the future. Like opposed to the, how many, like 6? There was like 6 crew members in the first one. Here it's much more. Okay, so mastery, let's go with this one. Ability evolution. Always going with the Paragon bonus, so. Weapon damage. Power duration.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
Sending me to the Afterlife.
The
oh, a dedicated button for the map. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oof.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive raids even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Cool. Okay, so Zaid is a DLC character. And he's now part of the crew.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine for a person like Miranda, this place is nasty, to say the least.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Okay, let's turn up the volume for some extra immersion.
You've let Tip?
Ooh, party! Party!
Give me another drink, love.
This is actually like much better than in the forest. Really cool. Okay, let's grab a drink. Bottle of brandy. 4 chocolates, right? Yeah. And now we can actually drink. Finally. They did it. BioWare did it. Another one. Oh yeah. Miranda is standing behind Shepard, judging silently. Another one. Give it to me. Another one, please.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh. How far can we do this? Come on, Shepard. Chuck. The first thing the Shepard does in his first mission is to get shit-faced. What a hero. Okay. Okay, it's getting a bit shaky. Ooh. But it's not shaky enough. And the good part is it's free. It doesn't cost any money. Can't stop, won't stop. Game stop. You can still do it. Huh. Wow. Shepard can really take it. I mean, what's he drink here? Apple juice? What the hell? Positive, he killed over and fall asleep in my game. Yeah, I remember that also, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not sure, like, why isn't it happening? One more. There's not much left in the bottle. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe they took out that scene. Yeah, just give him the bottle.
I'm busy.
Ooh, it's getting dizzy here. Oh shit. Okay, now that I'm shit-faced, I can maybe talk to the lady. Not that lady there, but though it's tempting. This lady here.
That's close enough.
You can kill me. I'm invincible.
Stand still.
I drank a lot of alcohol.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing
I feel
a very
no
good
pain.
job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all
I like her suit.
I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Simple enough.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Okay.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Okay, Archangel is one of the crew members we want to recruit.
I'm looking for Morton Solus.
Talk about
Do you know where I
Morton.
can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Noted.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Okay, let's get one final drink. Call it a day. Do you still have left? Well, I think this was a good start for the second game. On the next stream, we start to pick up all the crew members that we can get throughout the game. The first one, well, the next, because we already picked up Zaid, the next one is the Archangel, and after that it's Mordin. Oh, I see which order I take, but anyway, it will be fun. I like both of those characters, so. Alright guys, thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope, Jody, you finished with the dishes. It was a double whammy because it was two streams in one session. Thank you guys. And yeah, see you guys next time on Friday, right? If you guys here, of course. Bye, have a good night.